guys, welcome back to my channel. We are going to plan out the month of May today. We're going to use kit number 12. It's a beautiful, beautiful spring kit. She has this, it's the kit 12 of 2025. We can kind of get a little idea of what we're working with here. But we are going to go ahead and get started. So first thing I normally do with my kits is I'll put my tab covers on. I like to do that just to make sure that I have plenty of color going on in my tabs to make sure I got all of the colors incorporated in my kit. So as you saw, what I normally do is I just take all of my stickers from the GoodNotes file and I put them into Noteful. If you circle all of them together, it puts them, Noteful thinks it's a full sticker. And so you have to do them individually. It takes a little bit of time, but it's fine. I normally will do my monthly spreads like on the couch in front of a TV, watching TV. Reference this more as far as on my phone when I'm on the go. Hey, we have this going on this day. Can you watch the kids, or can you do this or that kind of stuff? So this is where I do my most of my overview planning. So let's get into this washi. This washi, it is so cute. I have no idea which one to use on the top. I may even have to go in on the bottom of my spread and add another one because this washi is just, it is so good. So I think what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna take this one, put it on the very top of the spread, and then I'm gonna take this one and put it on the bottom just to kind of have, a cohesive look. Cover up this May here, and what I'll do is I'll come in, I mean you can see it right here. I'll just take a little screenshot of this and cover up what is not in my washi. So I will go and I'll take a screenshot and I will put this where it is. And then the cool thing about layers is you can just take it from the layer you're on right here. I have 3 different layers. I do that for obviously the back stuff, so like screenshots and tabs and stuff will all go to the base, putting them down, and I like the way that they are. I will put the images under images, and then of course my text stays on top. That way I can change it, move it around, and that kind of thing. So I always go and make sure that we have good washi, and then I will take it then I will take it and I will move it to the layer with images. And same way with this one, I will take it and move it to the layer with images. We are gonna go in and we are going to start putting in our bills. I do have my bills next to me. These are not off the top of my head. I always keep this list on my desk next to me. That way I know when they're due and how much they are. So we will go to our bill due stickers. Sometimes I like to use the bill due stickers, these ones right here. Sometimes I like to use these, but most of the time what I will do is I will go to icons and I will find the bill sticker, so this one right here, and I will take it and put it into as a placeholder for my bills. after all that's in, what I will do is I will open back up my sticker kit and I will go to the calendar words and I will find the May and put that in. I normally like to put it in the middle. I don't know. I just like it in the middle. I've seen a bunch of other people like put it towards the side. You can do that too. I just like it to where it's in the middle of the page. Sometimes I do put it to the left, but to me it feels like it's all alone over there in that corner. And so I move it to the middle. But then after this, like I'll go in and actually put in what we have going on. So I will go into labels and I will choose a couple of labels for the kids. Most of the time, each kid gets a different label, just so it makes it easier for me to know who has what going on what day. So I will take, like for dentist appointments and stuff, like I'll use these. But when I'm doing like the field trip or a test that they have coming up or that kind of thing, these are the ones that I use for that. So I'm gonna go in and I'm gonna get this blue one for TJ. And I'm going to make sure that it fits in my box. And then for Faith, I'm gonna use a purple one. She is my purple girl. She loves purple. So we'll use the purple one for her. And then my other daughter, Emma, she is a yellow girl. So we will use the yellow one for her. So let's go to the purple one and make sure that it is the right size here. And then we will, I don't think Emma has anything going on yet. No, not yet. Okay, so when she gets me some information about her field trips and stuff like that, I'll go in and put that in. But so first let's go into turn off images and take TJ's appointment here for his testing. So he's in AP Human Geography, I think is what it's called. It's a history class, but he has a college level test that he has to take, and he has to be there before school starts. So he has to be there at 7:45, and normally his school doesn't start until 8:30, and so I have to make sure that he is there on time. That way he can get in and take his test. It's like his final. It's like his final exam for the AP class. So he's gonna go in and take that on the 6th. For some reason, like it doesn't want to erase in Noteful, and I'm not quite sure why it's doing that. But what I do to just get around it is I'll just lasso it and delete it. It doesn't faze me that bad. So Faith, she has a field trip, her last field trip of the school year. She's in the 4th grade right now. So I put TJ's like dentist appointment in, and like I said, I use these here for like appointments and stuff, just because I want them to stand out on their own with the kids having dentist and doctor's appointments and stuff. Like I said earlier, TJ is gonna go spend a month in the summer with his dad, and so I want to make sure that he has all of his appointments and haircut and all of those kind of things out of the way before he goes to his dad's. His teeth are good. He just needs to go and have a cleaning done. So but and I made it. It was so funny because when they called, they were like, hey, we need to get the kids in for a dentist. And I'm like, oh, okay, it's that time of the year. And they're like, yes, ma'am. But they had it on the last week of school. So they had it right here on the 20th. And I was like, guys, I'm gonna need y'all to change it because that's the last week of school and I'm not exactly sure what the kids, what the kids have going on. They may have parties, they may have field trips. I'm not exactly sure what they have going on. And so she was like, oh yeah, that's fine. She's like, but we don't have enough room to put all of the kids on the same day. And so I had to split TJ's dentist appointment with the girls' dentist appointment. So what I do now, after I get that kind of in there a little bit, I'll go over to the icons and I will pull over here. So I will go in here and pull the stickers that I need. So like I said, my sister's birthday is on the 4th, and so I'll need those balloons. And then I need this tooth for TJ's dentist appointment. And let's see, I will need the car, the car and the road here, because like I said, my mom is coming on the last day of the month, so she will be here this day. So I need to notate that. Let's go back and get the puppy one here. That way I can remember that she's 12 weeks old. We just got her last week, and so we have to make sure that we get her 12-week visit. For Faye's field trip, I'm gonna do this like sack lunch because I have to make her a sack lunch. I will zoom in a little bit and put my icons in here. And then I'll go and like make this a tiny bit smaller so it will fit in my box. And then we'll go get these other ones. So my mom, like I said, my mom is coming to spend some time with the kids and stuff. And so she normally does. She comes like twice a year, sometimes 3 times a year. And then for the holidays, like Christmas, we will go to their house and stuff, and we will go see my parents. So, but I just want to make sure that I don't overbook myself because that won't be a thing. So we'll go to Phoebe's stuff here, and we'll put this dog foot. If you have kids, you know that the last week of school is always a lot. It doesn't matter. You can plan it out until your heart is content. Stuff is gonna come up, and it is always busy. So let's take this and go here and put in my sister's birthday. I'll have to call. She has, and let the kids say happy birthday to her too. But, so what I will do is, that seems quite big. So I'll go in and I'll just make it a little bit smaller and then move it down here. There we go. Actually, I can do arrange, send to back on that one. And then just do, well, how do I want to do this? Because that's really, I could change the color. Let's see. Let's go to the color and we will do like this purple here. Let's see. And put it over top of those balloons. And that looks pretty good, I think. And then we'll go down and we'll put in, I'm just gonna type in Memorial Day. And I'll just kind of tuck it up here, get it out of the way. Let's go back to our functional stickers. Ooh, maybe I want one of these. Here. And we'll put it, yeah, like that. And we will delete this. Okay, last day of school. Okay. Oh, all right, we got our tooth down here to make sure that TJ goes to his dentist appointment. So now that we've got all of those things put in, we can start on the bottom. So what I like to do on the bottom, kind of over here, is that I like to put a scripture of some kind of what I want them to look like, and I will put some photo frames and then a next month thing, just in case like stuff comes up and I just want to jot it down really quick. So this is what I normally do. It's probably what I'm gonna do over here too. You know, a creature of habit over here. So what I'll do is I will go to my scrapbooking section and I will pull some of these in. And I really like these square ones. If you have an iPhone and you crop your photos, it has where you can actually put them into a square. It's fantastic. And it makes it really easy for you to use these frames to be able to do these sorts of things. So I'll just bring them over here, kind of make them a little bit smaller, and then get my deco after so what I want to do is go in and get some of these like background ones, probably this one, and bring it over here and put it, and then I'm going to come over here with one of these girls and get this girl and kind of put her in the shot, like in it, where it looks like she's actually at there, so like a scene. This one here probably behind, like behind my pictures. And go to arrange, send to back. And then I'm also gonna move this one to the base layer because I wanna be able to move my photo frames around. And then here, I'm going to do the same thing. So I'm gonna take these and I'm gonna move them to my base layer. Just that way, even if I'm in my images, I'm not going to move those around or anything like that. So now, and I'm gonna go ahead and bring this over for, like I said, for like next month's note drop down. And then we'll bring over this sticker too, just to kind of give it a little bit of flowery look on the bottom. So I'll go in and put next month right here, and then make it to where I can have a couple of dots here. So let's do 3. Okay, so we got our next month square done. Good, good. Looks good. I like it. And then that's pretty much everything. So now I'm gonna go in and I'm just gonna add like a little bit of these other flowers. They just to add a little bit more color. I feel like there's a lot of the purple color, and I want to add some other flowers in. Maybe this pink one. Okay. Oh, this is cute, this basket right here. These butterflies are cute. And it gives it some color too, which is nice. So, oops. Oops, I keep doing that. Let's zoom in. And then we'll move that over here. And then we'll duplicate this one and kind of bring one down there to kind of make it, you know, look like it's cohesive. Oh, we have one more thing. I almost forgot. So let's go back over to our labels, and there is some transparent in here. I know that Stephanie was saying that she may end up pulling the transparent stickers out just because there's so many ways that you can make them transparent now, with how like transparent you want them. So that's what I'm gonna do. I'm just gonna kind of make my own, and I'm gonna take this yellow just because I don't have a lot of yellow on my spread, and I'm gonna turn it and make it as long as I need to here. And then I'm going to style and make it transparent. And I'm just gonna click off of it. Now, I'm gonna come over here and I'm gonna put it, I'm gonna resize it just because I kind of want it here, like that. Kind of like that. And then, yeah, so maybe a little bit smaller. So indecisive. Okay, so I have that in now. It all looks so good. Okay, and then I think we're done, guys. I think that's where we're gonna end it today. If you like this video, please give it a thumbs up. If you haven't subscribed yet, please subscribe. And here is the like full spread. And I'll catch you in my next one. Bye.